Hey, what's up YouTube? Welcome to my channel. This is a tutorial how to fix your Disruptor Nerf gun. I bought this for my kids last Christmas. After 2 weeks, this is how the Nerf gun reacted. Basically, wouldn't work at all. The darts were in properly, and as you can see, the darts were getting stuck in the little barrel there. So it's either that or the darts would go 1 or 2 feet away, and it was a bit disappointing. So I decided to take a look at the YouTube videos about this specific gun, and I saw that you could hack this gun. So this is my shot at it, and I followed the suggestions. And I really wanted to share this on YouTube, because I'm pretty sure other people, yeah, those 2 screws are the last one, and then you can take off the cover. There you go. So I was trying to figuring out where to start. This is going to be a really important part. That little piece on the side right there where you see the little spring. If you can avoid to remove it, because you're gonna have a pain to put it back. Yeah, everything fell apart. That's the barrel. We'll have to work it. And this is the spring chamber, I guess. I was trying to figuring out the mechanism for the barrel to basically reload your darts. So you take it off like so, and yeah, I went ahead with the barrel. So you take those off, and I'm gonna clean the little sides with a knife. I really wanted to make sure that the holes were perfectly round. Well, as much as possible. So for this tube, you want to make sure that there's as much air as possible going through. So removing everything in there will help. So I had a hard time to remove it, but that worked. Just take a screwdriver and work your way. Just make sure to not break the barrel or the tube, I mean. So this is pretty much how it looks. I will cut the sides. I guess make sure to keep the original shape, and you should be fine. So that's how the end result should look like with this tube. That's about it. Pretty easy. So the next part, I soldered the hole in that tube in order to make sure that the air will not get into that hole. I could have used some glue, but that didn't have any. And then I'm taking off the O-ring, and I'm planning to put some tape in there to make sure it's going to be very tight, and again to make sure that there's as much air as possible going through that tube to push further the darts. So as you can see, in the beginning I put too much Teflon, and I tried to put the O-ring back, and I realized that there was way too much, so I took it off. And by the way, you can use some lubricant in there if you'd like on the O-ring. It's gonna help. I'd say that you can go around twice and it should be fine. So I'm putting back everything together, putting the barrel back. That piece was a nightmare to put back in place. If you can avoid touching that part. There's a little spring that is really hard to put back, so it's a very tight area. So at this time we're done. Putting back all the screws. And let's test this out. And as you can see, it's working perfectly now. We can't see anything in the snow. That's why I laughed. It's a new world for this gun, and it's fixed. I really hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and if you end up having a defective disruptor Nerf gun, now you know how to fix it, and it's pretty easy. Kid will enjoy it. By the way, for those of you who ask, I was not aiming at my kid. I knew I was aiming way higher than he was. So no worries there. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I see you later.